Hi everyone, so today I want to share with you these new sets that Diamond Press has brought to HSN ahead of the September 17th craft show. I may not work with all of them today, but they do have a similar theme, so I wanted to show them all in one video and then possibly work with them however I choose to work with them after I see them, because I haven't seen them. So I will say these items were sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links, so thank you for using those if you would like. Currently with HSN and YouTube, the link might be embedded in the video here or just under the title. A couple different spots to find them. So what I have here is a sewing mandalas die and stamp set. I have the vintage sewing die and stamp kit, and I have the Diamond Press sewing borders die kit. So let me open these up. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, that took me a little minute. Now let's see what's in this one. Okay, all right. Okay, so like I said, filming this a little bit early. I don't know anything about sneak peeks or, these email blasts that Diamond Press puts out, so I haven't seen them at all. This one is sewing, meaning you're actually sewing. This one also has sewing, and this one I think is just like the topic of sewing, right? Like sewing images. So let's check it out. So sewing mandalas, stamps and dies, and I'll go through them, and like I said, if it makes sense, however I use them, I will make tutorials on them. It may not be all today, like all the sets. So this mandalas one has, oh, look how pretty this is. That is some gorgeous stuff. Hopefully you can see all that sheen and shimmer that's on them. So you have like a silver, like purple, a gold that's different from like this bronzy gold, and then your pink, and it comes with, of course, your needle threader and a little needle. They're plastic, kid friendly. You're going to have your staple items, which with Diamond Press are some sticky sheets, a way to apply that, your applicator or tool for that. It does have some info that, you can just run your die cuts in the sticky sheets through your machine. That pressure will apply these sticky dots to the back of your die cuts. And then your cutting folder that if you do not have a marquee, don't worry, you don't have to use that. These thin metal dies will run through any machine that cuts thin metal dies, but if you do have a marquee, then you have your refill there. So really nice, they always include that. Let's look at this right quick. I see, obviously, tongue-tied already. I was going to say, I see that we have an A2 size type of background. I don't know if it's a border type or if it's a complete A2, but we'll check that out in a moment. You're going to cut out your mandala pieces. Oh, that's so pretty. And then this area that they're showing that looks like a darker orange or like a dark pink, it's an embossed area. So there's some embossing along with little holes that you're cutting there, and then you sew it up. So they're giving you some examples there, and then you also have like the labels and banner dies, so that you can do the stamping of the label or the banner. You can pop in some other sentiments there, and also die cut them, of course. So I'm here for you forever and always. I treasure our friendship with a grateful heart, things like this. Cute little accent kind of icons. Happy birthday, a special wish, life is a celebration. Holding you in my heart. There's all these different sentiments, and then some beautiful inspo there. So let me give you a measurement on this. You have this guy that is like 5 1/4. Well, it's going to cut 5 1/4 layers, so this other one's probably going to be 4 inches. Yep, so it matte layers into an A2 size, so it's a little bit smaller than A2. And then you have, these are nice size labels, look at that. And then, of course, the mandalas within the size. Excuse me, so those beautiful mandalas are, smaller than this area here, so just about maybe 3/4, like 3.5, should I say. And maybe, obviously, less than 5 1/4 in the other direction, as you can see. There you go. And then we have the sentiments, and again, we read a few of those for you. I know it's hard to see because of the pastel colors, but very, very cool. Okay, so let's look at this one, since this is also stitching, and that's what they meant by sewing. Lots of words on this one. That's really cool. Sorry. Okay, again, we have our staple items. This time it comes with slimline sizes, so you have we'll talk about that in a moment, but you have your beautiful colors. Look at the gold and like these really pretty rich colors. You have some that are pastel but like turned up, and then the purple and the blue, and then you have your again, your needle threader and your needle. The instruction, your staple items here that we've talked about, but again, slimline size this time, because we have these borders. Look at that. So what's happening here, and what I can see, is that these are inlays on your paper. which is basically what they're showing you here. So there's not an edge on it. It's just going to give you this beautiful kind of look. And then we have all these cool words to go along with it. So they're showing you to go ahead and run that through with your paper, and then you're going to have that, and then go ahead and stitch them up. You have your star, you have like this cute pattern that's like a little wheel, and then plus like these little X's kind of detail. Something that looks very art deco right here, and then we have this cute diamond shape. And then you have like happy birthday, thanking you, and these are all separate, hello and celebrate, so you can mix and match those, whatever makes sense for you, and there you go. So showing some different things, different ways to use that. Very cool, really nice size. I'll give you, the design is like 8 1/4 on that one, and then length. And this one's also about the same. So, I usually do 8 1/2 for slimlines. You can do that. You can definitely find a place for that to break for you to do like an A2 size like they're showing you there. So just things to think about. Big sentiments. That one's 4 1/4 inches long. 4 inches. Very, very nice. Okay. And then this one is the vintage sewing die and stamp set. And again, this is more like icons about sewing. So I was curious. I didn't know if I should pair these guys up or not, or how that works, so here they are to show you. Look how beautiful that is. Nice size on that little dress. Oh my gosh, excuse me, for your dress form, right? Your dress form there. So, big stamp set, and you have all these cute borders. Let's give you some. They're like 10 inches long, and then, your dress form. The stamp is about 5 1/2, just a little smaller than that. And then you have like a dress, you have like a blazer, sewing machine, all these cute things. So let me look at this right quick. Again, our staple items. And then we have the inspo, so let's check that out. Very, very cute. So again, your sewing machine, your blazer, your dress form, you have scissors and little, oh my gosh, pin cushion. Oh, the little embroidery scissors, I love these. I love that design, super cute. You have your tape measure, some spools, and these all have dies and stamps that go along with them. Another little spool here, and a little button. Oh, that's so cute. Looks like that one is just the die, yeah. Adorable. And then you have your label with, I'm in stitches over you, and so thankful, you're so amazing, so much love. Of course, so with the punny spelling. The threads of friendship never unravel. You can keep me in stitches. Lots of cute things. I didn't read all of them, but that's... And then here's some design ideas. So let me put some of these up and decide what I'm going to work on today, and we'll go from there. I think I'm going to make it slimline with these guys. They're sewing borders now. I think I'm going to use this one because it's very fun and playful. And then I grabbed this paper, our Sweet Sunshine. I love this Sweet Sunshine. And then I'm going to pop in something like unexpected with it. So I was thinking about grabbing yellow paper. Oh, the pink is cute. I was looking for like a yellow dot. Probably this one. So even though it has a pattern, I think it'll look really great. Now I like my slimlines 3.5 by 8 1/2, and this almost maxes out that 8 1/2, so we're just going to go for it, but that means my topper is going to be like the whole 8 1/2. So let's take this guy. I'm just going to show you quickly how I make a slimline card base. So this is A2 size paper, so it's 8 1/2 by 11, and so I want it to be 7 by 8 1/2, and so on the 11-inch side I'm going to go to 4 inches here just to take off and leave a 7-inch piece over here. And then we're just going to score that at 3 1/2. And some people like oversized slimlines, like 4 1/2 by 9, 9 1/4, whatever it is you like. Go for it. For me, I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to butt that up over here and give it a nice score. And then my paper, I'm going to do 8 1/2 by 3 1/2 because I need it to be pretty much the whole thing, right? So I can get that design on there. So it's already 8 1/2, and then in this direction 3 1/2. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Just gonna make sure that's exactly 3 1/2. Okay, let me clean up just a bit and we will move on. Okay, so I'm going to use, like I said, this guy. And you know, I can switch off between the pink and some other color like the blue or something that pops, but I think I'll just do the whole design, oops, sorry, in the same color. But you can definitely switch out your colors. And we're gonna lay this, I think, right across the very middle, and then I'll have my little die cut word on top of that. Yeah, so as you can see, it maxes it out. Obviously there's gonna be a little space because the die doesn't cut right on the edge, it's kind of tucked in a little bit. So you can do that. I mean, you can do some fun things. It can be diagonal, like whatever as you want, or you know, one up here, one down here, however you want to do that. But I'm gonna run this through here, right down the center, and I'm definitely going to tape that. And I'm going to run that through, and I'll be right back. So let's check this out. I will say, if you're gonna do the A2 size, like the example they showed, you're gonna want a bigger machine because you're gonna want to, well, I'll show you when. Let me remove this. Let's pretend this is 4 1/4 or whatever it is, and let's say we're gonna use this. We're gonna need to lay it across this way, right, to do this example. So you can imagine you just have to go through your machine either like this with the 5 1/2, or however, I mean, if you have a larger machine, but I would put this way through a machine, but it's not going to go through the marquee in that direction unless you're using the skinny ways, right? So if you have your 5 1/2 going this way, but if you're doing it this way, then you're able to get it through because it's just a piece of paper that's like this long. But if you're going to have it over here, you're going to have to kind of think about that one and work that one out. But I just want to make mention for that direction, you might have to accommodate for that. Look how pretty. Cute. Okay, so I said I was going to use the pink, and then, you know, this embroidery thread, embroidery floss, you can take it apart so that you only have like a few strands. Each strand has 6 layers. I don't know what to call that, but there you go. It has 6 strands within itself, right? So you can use the whole thing. You can take it apart. I think I'm going to take it apart because I want it to be a little bit thinner as I work it, because I'm going to put my thank you or hello. Actually, hello can go down here even. You know, whatever it is that I decide to use. I can put it right down here. It can just be cute, or just right in the center, right? So that's kind of what I was thinking. I was going to pop it on here. So let me see what they're recommending. Yeah, they're just using the whole thing. So it's up to you if you want to use the whole thing. I just feel like it's going to build up a lot right here in the center as I'm going around this. So I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to split this. And now that I look at it, I think I should use the blue also. So we're going to bring both these guys out. And get yourself a length that you are comfortable with. I usually do like a full yard because I like to not switch them out as often. But whatever it is, it will work for you. Let me grab this guy and this. And like I said, I'm going to split mine 3 and 3. But you can leave the whole thing. You don't have to split it. So, let's see here. Okay. So I grabbed 3 and 3, and I'm just... This is how I always split it since I was a little kid. I don't know if there's a better way, but this way seems pretty good to me. So that's what I continue to do. Just kind of keep them separate and keep running my finger through here. Okay, I'll be right back. So they do give you a handy dandy needle threader, so just pop that through the eye of your needle. Bring this in here and let it pull through. And I don't double it over at this point. I leave it just a little bit doubled over here so it doesn't fall out of the eye. But other than that, we just get started. You can do a little knot. You can do double-sided tape. Actually, I'll show you what that looks like. I already did a knot anyway, but let's get a little piece of double-sided tape, leave the cover on it, and start wherever you're going to start. So let's say, with this one, it looks like it's like clock, like a little clock and then little X's. So I'm going to do the pink circles. So all my little circles are going to be in pink, but let's pretend you didn't want to do a knot, because even like that knot wanted to go through. You have a little piece of double-sided tape, just don't take the back piece off of it. And you can, let me pull that a little bit more. That can hold it for you. And this one, let me get a little bit closer here. It doesn't have a center dot, so you're basically just crisscrossing. So, you know, I'm going to go from here to here, just right across from it. And then from this one, since we're not really crisscrossing, I'm going to go to one right next to it, because why not, right? To save a little bit of thread instead of going back to the top. And then this time go from that one to the one to the left, right? If you go straight up, that's going to make a different design. And then now that I'm here at this one, maybe I go to this one and go to the next one and just keep going around, or however you want. Or from here, if you want to go over to the one on the right and then go down to the one on the left, I think it's better just to continue going in a way that makes like a pinwheel sense. So here, and then from there I'll go to this one, because that's the one that's across from it, right? And then from this one, oopsie, and that happens too sometimes. Don't pull it tight. What you're going to do is loosen it up and get rid of that knot. Okay, I'll go to the one right next to it, and then go to the one on the left of where we came from over here, right? So I'm just systematically going around and around, and then put a little right here, and go to the one that would have been next right there. And that's how I'm doing it. So whatever it is that you like, you do that. I'm going to finish this one off for you, and then I'll finish off the others, and I'll come back and show you the other little X one, which is super easy. So right here, and again from there I'm going to go to the one to the right, and the one across from that, which would be this guy. There are little lines too, little embossed lines, you can see. That'll help you see that. Oopsie. And then the last one would be the one right next to this guy, since we're over there. And down here. At least that's how I did it. So pretty systematic, left, right, left, right, left, right, all around. And that's what that looks like. Okay. So however you want to do it. I'm going to go over to this next one, and you can either start where you were if you want them all to look exactly alike, you know. So if we do that, I'm going to go up to this one here. I'm not even finishing it off, but if you want to finish it off and start over, then do that. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. This one here, the one next to it, so that way they all pretty much look uniform. Okay, I'll be back once I have all the little circles done. Okay guys, so we have that, and I'm at the end here, so I'm just going to cut that off and tape it down. I will say, I mean, there's other ways to do this. If you want to do like little back stitches and maybe just pop like a little pearl or a rhinestone in the center, that'd be really cute. So you just go around the circle. I'll show you what I mean by that. Oh, don't want that showing. Hold on. I'll just cut that off. And then I have some extras here. That's where you're supposed to use the cute little embroidery. Look at this. The cute little scissors. So again, I did them all the same, so they look exactly the same, you know, go around. But if you do a little back stitching all around these little circles and then pop a little something in the center, that'd be very cute. Just another way of stitching that up. Okay, let me separate the light blue into threes, and I will be right back. Okay, and again, same thing. Again, this one has just 3 little crisscrosses. You know, if you want to back stitch them and also pop a little something in the center, or mix and match your designs. Really fun. Okay, so for this one, do you want to start in the center or across and across, or how do you want to do it? So I think what I'm going to do is actually start on this one on the left. Again, you can put a knot or just tape that down. Some really thin little tape. Okay, so maybe over here, and then that'll help kind of sturdy this up too. Oopsie. Don't want that showing, that's all. Okay. So from there, I'm going to go to the one down on the right. And then from here, I can either go up to this one down or just go across to it over here. Right? And then I want that center one to be the last one. So I'll just do them all the same. This one here, and now that I'm up here, I'm going to go to the one in the middle and have that one be on top and right there. So I mean, this will take all of a couple minutes possibly, right? And I kind of straighten it out so it looks how I want. Very cute. And same thing with this one. Just do the exact same thing I did, which was to start in this corner, go down to this one, go this one to this one, and then down. Okay guys, so I'm at the very last one here. Just get that turned over. Actually, I think I'll tape it before I cut it off. Last time I cut it a little bit short, you don't want it to fall back through. So let's do that. That. And going back to the same scissors that were a little dull to cut something like this. We'll trim that a little bit more. Here we go. And so I'm just going to glue this down, and in the meantime I'm going to glue it down and put something heavy on top because I want to flatten it out. Again, that's why I separated out my little strands. They don't have to be separated out, but I did want mine to be pretty flat. So just going to put glue all over this. And generally whenever I glue things like this down, I will put a little glue in between like the stitched areas too. Right down in here, sorry about that. And like as much as I can like in here to kind of help keep that flat too. So just a little bit here and there. Cute. And like I said, I made this so it covers the whole front. So I will put that down. I'm going to put something heavy on top just to really flatten it out. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to do that. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so let's get this guy over here. And there it is. Very cute. And let's see here. I'm just going to take my hello, and like I said, my idea was to put this right in the center, and I think I'm still going to do that, but you can definitely like pop it here, you know, maybe the two of the words, you know, happy hello, that'd be really cute, or, you know, happy birthday, thank, and then you, however you like. But I'm going to run this guy through, and I think the best color top on top is white, so I'm going to run that through probably 3 times. I want this to be a nice thick sentiment, so I'm going to run it through 3 times and then just glue them together, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, so that run through a few times. I said 3 times. I'm just gonna glue them all together. So let me get this out of here. That was cute, it made a little ding sound. Okay, and they're all the same color, so it doesn't matter which one goes on the very top. This one has little schmutz on it, so I'll put that one on. Sandwich that one for sure, and you can put the glue on the top or on the bottom, however you like. Oh, or run it through your sticky sheets. I got a little too much right there. I'll put it over there. Okay, and then I'll just do it one more time, and I'll have a little stack of 3 of our sentiment. Okay guys, so I have my piece, and guess what I'm gonna do? I put this on here just, you know, because I was gonna show it to you guys. And maybe, like I said, right there, gorgeous. But then I thought, you know what if we put it right down in here somewhere? I don't know if right down the center or maybe up here. That'd be cute. I think that's really cute, so I'm changing it up. So we're gonna do it that way, and I will definitely put some something heavy on top of this too. But let's go ahead and glue that down. And I'm just using glue. You can put dimensionals, you know, some bits behind there. But let's get this on here, and then like I said, I'll put little weight on top of this, and then we'll check it out. So I'm gonna put it like right here. That look good? That looks pretty straight. Okay, I'll hold it down a little bit, then I'll put some weight on top of it, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so there it is. Sweet card, quick stitch up. Really cute little accent behind there. So thanks for watching guys. I hope that gave you an insight to the different sewing kits. Whatever is available, I'll have a link in the description box. It might be maybe one of these kits is available right now, or maybe all of them. It just depends when you're watching. But whatever's available right now ahead of the HSN Craft Day, I will have linked in the description box. I will have images coming up, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.